the Reebok Cup Series heads to southeastern Pennsylvania for race 2 of the Reebok Cup Series here at the Kemblesville Motor Speedway. Clint Bowyer starts on the pole today after a mediocre run 2 weeks ago at Bristol. He looks to have a good run here today from the pole. Mid-pack today is the defending champion of Jeff Gordon. He started off this season well with a win last week at Bristol. He starts mid-pack today and hopes to keep that good run going here today at Kemblesville. Substituting for Tony Stewart in the 14 this week is David Reagan. He will be starting towards the back and has a lot of spots to make up if he wants to get some good points for Tony Stewart here at the Kemblesville Motor Speedway for its inaugural race. On row 1 we have the 15 car of Clint Bowyer and the 11 car of Denny Hamlin. In row 2 we have the 41 car of Kurt Busch and the 1 car of Jamie McMurray. In row 3 we have the 48 car of Jimmy Johnson and the 22 car of Joey Logano. In row 4 today we have the 18 car of Kyle Busch and the 4 car of Kevin Harvick. Rolling off in row 5 we have the 24 car of Jeff Gordon and his teammate Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 88. In row 6 today we have the 20 car of Matt Kenseth and the 16 car of Greg Biffle. In row 7 we have the 2 car of Brad Keselowski and the 14 car of David Reagan, subbing for Tony Stewart this week. In row 8 we have the 5 car of Casey Kane and the 43 car of Eric Almirola. In row 9 we have the 27 car of Paul Menard and the 99 car of Carl Edwards. Starting in row 10 we have the 9 car of Marcus Ambrose and the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. In row 11 we have the 42 car of Kyle Larson and the 10 car of Danica Patrick. And rounding out the field today in row 12 we have the 55 car of Brian Vickers. Field's coming off of the final turn. We're green flag racing here in Kemblesville. Clint Bowyer leads him down into the first turn, and here's Denny Hamlin on his outside, but Bowyer pulls away and will lead the first lap. Kurt Busch is into third as Bowyer opens up a pretty decent lead over Denny Hamlin. Jimmy Johnson up into fourth with Kyle Busch making some moves 3 wide already in the back. Lap 3 underway here at this small track. Hamlin trying to track down Clint Bowyer, on board with Bowyer now. Coming on to lap 4. He's got a pretty good lead, but now Hamlin's back up to him, moves him out of the way, and takes the lead. And around goes Jeff Gordon, last week's winner, hard into the inside wall. Jeff Gordon goes around. He won last week's race at Bristol, and it looks like he just gets hit by the 4 car and gets turned right into that inside wall, and they'll both be out of this race. And we're going to get back on the way now on lap 5. Denny Hamlin is the leader. Jimmy Johnson to the inside of Clint Bowyer. He's going to take second. Now he's going to go for the lead. Passing 2 cars down the back straightaway and taking the lead on lap 6. Denny Hamlin behind him in second and Kyle Busch now in third. On board with Denny Hamlin coming on to lap 7. Halfway through this race. He looks to the inside of Johnson and around goes Biffle. Hard on the inside wall, taking out Keselowski and Edwards as well. Looks like Keselowski gets into the 16 of Biffle there, turns hard on the inside wall, right on top of the driver's side door of the 2 car. And we're going to be back on the way on lap 8. Gibbs' car is leading down to turn 1. Now Kyle Busch on the outside of Denny Hamlin, 2 wide the whole way through the field onto lap 9. Now Kyle Busch is going to make a move to the inside and take the lead. Denny Hamlin sitting in second here, lap 10 underway. Joey Logano down pit road, an unscheduled pit stop for the 22 team. He's just going to change the 2 tires, and he's back down and away. Now the 11 car of Denny Hamlin to the back bumper of Kyle Busch. 2 laps to go. He goes to the inside. Hamlin takes the lead away from Kyle Busch. Can Busch get it back here? White flag in the air. He's all over his bumper. Clint Bowyer poking his nose in the mix. Denny Hamlin coming off the final turn is going to hold on and win the first ever race here at Kemblesville. And with that win, he locks himself into the chase, guaranteeing himself a chance to win this championship. Here, Alan Cavagnaro grabs the victory. Ferrari fan 26 comes home second. 2 Joe Gibbs cars 1 and 2. A third Toyota in third in Garrett Sidner. Ian Esker 48 in fourth. Another Toyota in fifth. The 14 of Philip Watson in sixth. Alex Pedro in eighth rounds out the. And another Chevrolet, Stephen Cooper in 9th, Michael Foles 10th, Redneck Rail Racing 11th, and the first Ford in this whole field is the 43 of NASCAR B-Baller 5, finishing in 12th. Reed Ponder, his teammate, right behind him in 13th. Jake Booker, the 17, comes home in 17th. James Shelley in the 10 finishes in 18th. Racing Lizard 99 in 19th. Michael Cena rounds out the top 20. Ian Dutta comes home 21st. Riley White 22nd after a win last week. Alan Cavagnaro now has the points lead and has locked himself into the chase of that victory here today. And NASCAR 48 is second in points, tied with Philip Watson and Ferrari fan 26. NRCJF 88 just 2 points behind with Garrett Sinner, another point behind him. Riley White has already locked himself into the chase with his win at Bristol 2 weeks ago. Racing Lizard 99 tied with him, Stuart Gratton 4 points behind in the 5 car. Michael Foles and Alex Pedro and the rest of the field there. Now at the bottom of the standings, these guys are going to need a bunch of points or victory in order to get to the chase. LJ Milson had a 6-point drop to PJ Williams and Reed Ponder. Jake Booker and his teammate Ian Dudd are 20th and 21st, and James Shelley rounds out the field.